It's Monday, and we have a tough week ahead of us. A lot of heavy stuff. Fucking refresh this in real quick. A lot of heavy singles, which I love. I'm all about that. It's the way I like to lift, which appears to be a little controversial, so I'll talk about it a little bit. Do I think the way I train is the most optimal way to train when it boils down to specifically lifting the absolute most weight possible? Playing the long game is extremely smart. Going months and months building up to a peak is the smart way to do things. But here's the deal, guys. I've been doing this sport for half my life. I lift the way I lift because it keeps me excited. It makes me continue to love this sport. If I change the way I lift and I start lifting to hit the most weight possible and peak perfectly and do all this stuff perfectly, I am going to burn out, because I've burned out so many fucking times that if I just continue to just chip away training the way I don't like to train, which is, you could call it training smart. I don't like training smart. I like lifting fucking heavy weights. That's why I do weightlifting. I don't do weightlifting to win competitions. I don't do weightlifting to qualify for international teams. I don't do weightlifting to beat anybody else. I don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing. I don't care what weights they're lifting. I don't care. I do weightlifting for me. And the way I like to do weightlifting is to lift fucking heavy all the time. And if that's risky, fine. If that's not smart, fine. But I do it because I like to do it that way. And it makes me happy. As someone that has dealt with some shit mentally, it's important for me to just do this sport, do what I love, the way I love to do it. And that's what you see in these videos. Obviously, we could do a huge 12-month block where I do everything perfectly and build up perfectly. But I am not in the business of doing that anymore. At one point I was. At one point I did that. And now I just don't want to do that anymore. So I'm doing what I like to do, the way I like to do it. And if you guys like that, then cool. If you don't, cool. Like, there's a million different ways to look at the sport, and I'm out here having fun. I'm out here lifting for me, and it feels good, and I'm going to keep doing that. So if you guys have a different opinion, or if you look at it a different way, that's completely fine, and you are completely entitled to that opinion. Perfectly fine. I encourage you to do this sport for a long time and develop your own methodologies and ways of doing things, but I just do it the way I like to do it. So with that being said, I'm going to crush this caffeine. We have a heavy tempo snatch today. Clean and jerks are dialed back just a little bit, but I still have 3 singles around 160 to 170. So gotta caffeinate, gotta hype myself up, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the drive doing that. So I will see you lovely human beings at the gym. I was taking like 8 ibuprofen a day at Cal Strength for 2 years straight. Yeah. I didn't like that one very much. I have to be angry. I have to be. I'll like talk shit to myself. Yeah, you're fucking pathetic, you piece of shit. I'm a demented soul. Fucking bitch. Fuck, dude. What the fuck is going on? I'm working back up. Yeah. Whoop. Okay.
Whoever appeals to the against his fellow man,
cool.
If I live, I will kill you. If I die, you will.
I'm doing clean pulls today. I'm moving the clean pulls to today from Wednesday because of how much time I spent on those snatches. So we're gonna swap snatch pull and clean pull. And we're gonna move it to move the snatch pulls to Wednesday. You can't play this song right now. This is reserved for very special occasions. If you play this while doing pulls, it just loses all of its magic. That's just pissing off the weightlifting gods if you leave that on. A lot of misses in there. I was very stubborn today with those snatches. They just weren't going my fucking way, and what's annoying is the warm-ups felt pretty good. Then I had that miss at 35, then I missed it worse, and whenever I do that, it gets really frustrating, and I start lifting like a frustrated weightlifter, and I do not hold my composure very well. So I waved back down, went up, hit 40, and just called it. 40 is a weight to where I'm happy if I hit it. Well, that's how it is right now. There were a couple things that could have affected it a little bit. After Saturday's session, I was just feeling really good, so I did like a bunch of upper body work. I did a lot of accessories. I did like presses with the bamboo bar, which historically, every time I do those, it fucks my overhead up for like a few days. And I wasn't thinking, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this shit. And today, even my shoulders, my triceps, like near my elbow, are just fucking fried. And I can feel it. Just like, with no weight, just locking my arm out is hard because of how sore my triceps are. So, pushed it a little bit, I haven't really been doing that many accessories either, so Saturday when I did like a full-on bodybuilding session, wasn't super smart. We'll recover from it. The pull felt great today. It was just the overhead position. I didn't have any confidence in it, but we made something happen. We kept the momentum. If I would have ended on a 130 tempo today, that would have definitely fucked with me mentally a little bit. So I'm glad I didn't do that, and I'm glad I kind of pulled it together, got that done. Then we worked up to 170 on clean and jerk, and it was fine. We escaped today without a fucking meltdown, which is good. It was just a bad day. It was a bad training day. I didn't feel great, didn't feel super focused, and it's raining. The rare rain in September, or what month is it? August. Typically in Texas during August, it doesn't rain at all. There's barely clouds in the sky, and it's just hellish heat. But this summer in Texas actually hasn't been horrible. But the rain's coming down pretty hard, so I'm gonna cut this. So sign up for the dog pack. You can have fun and make good progress at the same time. Grab some barbell apparel. Ultralight joggers are the shit. Get you some supplements. Get HMB from Gorilla Mind. Use code DOZER because it's awesome. I'm gonna cut it there because this rain's getting pretty gnarly and I need to focus on the road so I don't die, because that would really, really throw off Operation 360. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all for Wednesday training.